test could predict
Illinois, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Virginia.
In less than 60 seconds, you can become a multi-millionaire. Welcome to the big game.
And good evening, everybody. I'm Glenn Burns with Dennis Lathan of KPMG. It's Tuesday, April 20th, and tonight's big game jackpot is an estimated annuitized $13 million. To win the jackpot, all you have to do is match all 5 white balls plus the gold big money ball. So good luck. Your first big game winning number tonight is the number 12. Up next, we have 17. And don't forget, there are 8 other ways to win, too, with prizes ranging from $1 to $150,000. Then we have 11, followed by 41. Up next is the number 18. Now for the gold big money ball. Tonight's gold big money ball number is the number 6. Again, your big game winning numbers are 12, 17, 11, 41, 18, and the gold big money ball is 6. And if no one matches all 6 numbers, Friday's big game jackpot could be worth $16 million. Join us then on your exclusive station for the big game.
Consumer reporter Clark Howard, only on Channel 2 Action News. Live, local, late breaking. Now, coverage you can count on. This is the Channel 2 Action News Night Beat at 11.
Everyone around me got shot, and I begged him for 10 minutes not to shoot me. He just put the gun in my face and started bleeding everywhere and started laughing.
These are the 2 students police say are responsible for the terror at Columbine High School. Tonight, residents of Littleton, Colorado are in shock over the deadly incident. And that tragic school shooting that left a number of students dead is our top story tonight.
Tonight, police are calling the massacre a suicide mission. Here's what we know so far. Police say as many as 25 students and teachers may be dead. Their bodies still in the school building. Police say the 2 gunmen, also students, were found dead in the school library from apparently self-inflicted wounds. Police also found what appeared to be bombs around their bodies. Both were juniors at Columbine High. Witnesses say the students were part of a group called the Trenchcoat Mafia and appeared to be gunning for minorities and athletes.
Tonight, students and residents of Littleton met again for a candlelight vigil to remember the students killed in today's chaos. ABC's Kirsten Chapman has been in Colorado all day and joins us now with the very latest from there tonight.
This was the scene this afternoon at Littleton High School just outside of Denver. Chaos as 2 heavily armed young men, now identified as students, entered the school and began a bloody rampage.
You hear this shot go off, and a teacher ran by with another teacher shot in the arm. So we started putting all the tables up, and they like set off flares next to our rooms, like they were trying to burn the school down or something.
At that point, these guys were killing just to kill. They didn't care, you know. They didn't care who they shot.
Students and teachers barricaded themselves throughout the school as the students, apparently members of a social outcast group known as the Trenchcoat Mafia, now identified as Eric Harris and Dylan Claybold, armed with grenades, guns, and pipe bombs, rained terror upon the school.
In fact, we have that many victims and fatalities and explosive devices. It would take quite a bit of thought to carry that all in, how you're going to carry it in, where you're going to use it.
At least 20 victims were taken to area hospitals as families rushed to the scene. Late this afternoon, SWAT teams swept through the school and found a grisly scene as they searched for booby traps left by the suspects. And in the parking lot, the bomb squad exploded a black BMW owned by one of the suspects. Meantime, search warrants executed at the homes of the suspects. Tonight, the investigation continues as memorial services were held to help the community cope with this unexplainable tragedy. Authorities tell us they had been familiar with members of this Trenchcoat Mafia, but until now did not consider them a real threat. In Denver, for Channel 2 Action News, I'm Kirsten Chapman.
Here's how the horrifying events of this day unfolded. 2 young men dressed in fatigues and black trench coats began their assault on Columbine High School at 11:30 a.m. Denver time. Many of the students ran for the doors while others hid out, later escaping with the help of SWAT teams. At one point, a bloodied young man dangled from a second-floor window and was rescued by officers. Frantic parents then arrived at a nearby elementary school to be reunited with their children. Later, the Jefferson County Sheriff said 25 people may have been killed, and that the 2 gunmen were found dead in the library.
The Violence Policy Center gave us information on just how easy it can be for Colorado teens to buy a gun. There are no licensing nor registration requirements to buy or have a gun. There is no waiting period to buy a handgun, shotgun, or rifle. And there are no age restrictions related to possession of rifles or shotguns.
Many of you, including a number of young people, watched the tragedy unfold on television. A medical emergency specialist with Emory University says this event will affect students everywhere.
But this is going to have effect on every child in the country that's aware of this incident, whether they saw it on television, hear about it on the radio, or talk to their friends. And I think it's going to be important for parents to reach out and talk to their children, get them to talk, and engage them in a discussion.
Dr. Kellerman also says it's important to be honest with your children when you talk to them about what happened.
This tragedy touches many across the nation tonight, but for one Atlanta man, it is especially chilling. He attended Columbine High School, a place he holds dear to his heart.
Channel 2's Vince Yarosoli joins us now live with his story. Vince.
John and